Kaiserreich Colombia. Episode 1. I have found... Okay, it looks like there's literally one episode. It looks like one other person has played Colombia on YouTube. Which is incredible. Excavation is completely garbage in Colombia. I mean, actually, is it? Because you're going to be a little bit more oil. Which is not bad. Give me Concentrate Industry 3. Get that going. Go for modern Diedrox. I mean, 2 more naval factories. Can we get up to... Yes, we can. Give me some partial mobilization. And by partial, I mean early. First, we're second to best? Absolutely, for sure. I don't even know... Who is this? I've never heard of this person before, ever. So... Not saying their content is bad. I just never heard... I'd never heard of them. Anyways. We have about 40 days until you're ready to go. Hawaii is joining Entente. Then we're going to go for extensive... I mean, we could get research. We want a research slot right away. No, probably civilian factories, right? What do I want you to do? Right now on guns, I wouldn't mind getting a tank, though. I don't have tanks researched. That's an issue. Let's research tanks. And then, I think we need to go from... I don't think you can modify... this tank. I'm pretty sure this tank is just this tank. Actually, wait, can you? Light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, free templates. We might not want anything more than, like, World War I era tanks. I know they're kind of garbage, but they're mostly just going to be for support divisions, so I'm not too worried about that. I feel like it's okay. Yeah, it's good. 2 thumbs up. We'll get our World War I era tanks. And then, how will Ecuador or Venezuela possibly stand up to a World War I tank? Okay, technically it's an interwar tank, which is between World War I and World War II, but, you know, don't look at those details too much. Oh, we have 5 more units. We've now more than doubled the size of the Colombian military. You love to see it. And again, how many troops do we have? We have 8. Oh, we have 10. Hell yeah. You got 2 to 12. You got 3 to 7. How much supplies can you actually have over here? I think you should be okay. If not, we can put troops over to the Venezuelan border. Also, important. Important. Do we have a naval invasion tech? Because we can't attack Panama without having naval invasion tech. I guess go like 1 convoy, 1 Field Creek light shit halt. Do we actually have a navy? We do. We have 3 boats. Do we have an admiral? We do. We actually have 2 admirals. You just go back and forth. Have fun. I don't think our 3 ships are really going to do too much here, but could theoretically give us naval superiority. Bulgaria has lost their war. Not a big surprise there. We'll see which way they end up going. I mean, going pro-Reichspakt or pro-Austria would also work out. Panama owns the canal. Do you need invasion tech? Yes, because this right here is in crossable terrain. Actually, or is it? Wait, there's a straight crossing here. Wait, can you get here to here? I don't actually know, because this looks like it's the straight crossing, like, dotted line. But I don't know. Is there a way to tell here if there's a straight crossing? Is that a straight crossing dot? Or is that just a red dot? I don't know, but just in case, let's at least see if we have the technology. We don't, so let's research it. But you'd probably want it anyways at some point, so I'm not too worried about it. If we need it... I mean, we would have probably needed it to go to war like Britain or something like that anyway, so having it is better than not having it. I just wish I knew whether or not this is a straight crossing. I mean, I guess we'll find out when we go to war. Because, like, that's not the same color as the rest of this strip. I think it's a straight crossing. Which makes no fucking sense, but... I don't know why it's there. How are you guys doing, by the way? You're all good on supplies. Excellent. And we're now in mid-37. The election will be... Actually, do we know when the election is? May of 38. Okay. The thing in January of 38, we'll probably end up saving the game because I don't want to mess this up and go down the wrong path because we want to be paternal autocrats. We want the military coup to happen. I'm assuming it's a military coup. It just says the state of emergency. My best guess for how this happens is if the socialists win, there might be an event for the state of emergency. It's an impossible object. It's meant to represent the Darien Gap, which is zero infrastructure in the real world. Okay. Why don't they just, like, build infrastructure? Forehead? Just do it. Okay, Peru, Bolivia's gonna war in Ecuador. That's okay. Actually, question, do we need... For Gran Colombia, what part of Ecuador do we need? Owns Ecuador, which is this state. Okay, so they can take Pastaza. Not a big deal for us. It doesn't cut off our plans to form Gran Colombia. Unless it means we might go to war with Peru, Bolivia, which I wouldn't be opposed to. But we'll see. Also, it says we're not training any new units. I know we're not training new units right now. Ah, we can actually get 3 more. Excellent. Give me 3 more troops. Force mobilization we still cannot get towards. We'll save up to 150. Get some sort of military planner here. And give me the civilian, because I think they're at 22. I mean, I would like more factories, like any amount. Bandits? Goddamn bandits, man. Coups should still be pickable during the election. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna save just in case. Well, we're just gonna vote in the military coup. That's who I would vote for in real life. I would vote for the military coup. Okay, Paraguay has been annexed by the Argentinian army. But I think they're... I mean, I can't tell if they're going to lose against Chile and Patagonia. It's a little bit too close to tell. Okay, let's see what stats that we have. Artillery attacks, okay. But I mean, we're mostly infantry. I usually like you. Our population's pretty bad. 2.4 or 2.5. So we're still getting some. We wouldn't mind going up to extended conscription. That's just a training time debuff. Who cares? So, you know what? Give me the organization and recovery rate. We'll allow our troops to fight just a little bit longer. How many troops does Panama have? 1 to 5, huh? I mean, in Panama's, they're not in a faction. I think they could theoretically join the Entente or the Reichspakt, but I don't remember the exact requirements for that to occur. But if they don't join the Reichspakt or the Entente, then I will just simply walk into the country and win. Just win, just beat them up. Like, is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing to want to walk into a neighboring country and take it over? I don't think so. Not when they got the Panama Canal, and that's a pretty strategically important area, and could make the Colombian economy stronger. So I'm just looking out for the Colombian people by beating up Panama. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 more factories with you. Also, interestingly, these are off-map civilian factories as well. Why off-map? Like, why add them off-map and not just put them on the map itself? I don't really know. Yeah, I actually have no idea why they're off-map. I mean, it's not horrible, but I'm just confused as to why they're doing it this way. Do we need any aluminum, rubber? Probably not. We're taking a 10% penalty with you. We have a 7.5% penalty with you. Honestly, it's not terrible. And if we need to, we can also make these guys into 30 combat with units in the future. Apparently, that's the meta. Okay, there's tanks. Take one off of guns. Put that onto... Yeah, excuse me. Medium, light. Probably, you know, give me a medium tank. Okay, we have no cool models here. Medium tank. Breakthrough 16. Go with the 3-man turret. On top of that, give me reliability piercing. I mean, again, you don't need to be, like, that great. Reliability. What's reliability right now? 70. Ooh, 75 is not great. Yours is a 15% stability boost. For 1 extra production, I'll take it. Reliability would be nice so they don't keep getting broken down. And you know what? Give me a radio as well. We don't have a main armament. Are you sure about that? Are you the... Wait, are you the main armament? Yeah, save that. There we go. Build some of you. I don't think we're gonna get a ton of them. But give me some of you guys. And if I was to put those into armor... They need light tanks, yes. But you're not a light tank, you're a medium tank. I'm stupid. Okay, so... go back to production. Cancel you. Give me a light tank. You know what? But what's your breakthrough right now? 10.3. 18.4. Much get that one. There we go. And then we can put him in. Medium tanks cannot be used for support companies. Good to know. Do we want to support any of those sides? We do not. And I wouldn't mind getting ourselves... Yeah, 15 trains for a 5% stability boost. Basically means we're never going to need to build trains ever again. 18 should be good enough for our purposes here. Follow you up with, you're a little bit ahead of time. Give me 18 on you, and then the 36 rifle. And then we can also upgrade our rifles without really taking any penalty at all. Also, Ecuador, you're doing pretty well against Peru. How many troops do they have? 3 to 18. I mean, I believe we're the strongest faction here, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but I don't think I am. Hello, Puerto Rico. How's everybody in chat doing today? Hopefully well. What is our happy? We have 8.27 million. We are getting modified by -2 due to Felix. Who is Felix? Is he the president? No. You are the Minister of the Interior. Look at power gains, okay. Efficiency cap, resource gain, plus 3%. I'm gonna say 3% is not a... not a ton. It might give you, like, 1 more oil. But that's about it. Okay, get all of our civilian factories. Got 2 more here. These ones are also on the map. as opposed to the previous ones that were off-map. I don't know why they have broken them into these two categories. I'm just as confused as you are. I don't really get it. But that's okay. We don't need to get it. We don't need to get it. Also, we have planes now. We have 2 airports. Okay, seems alright to me. Make sure you guys... Are you both? You're actually 800. Well, right now, go up to 200. Put more planes into fighters. I don't know... Yeah, you don't have any aircraft either. So we'll no matter what, have your superiority. We might actually want to research close air support. Almost certainly want to get close air support. Do we actually have a technology for that? Air doctrine, radar detection, fighters. I mean, there is one. It's a little bit far down here, though. Okay, so it looks like you've now gone syndicalist, which means that you've actually peaced out with Ecuador. But it also means that we might need to invade. You might join the International. And if we join the Reichspakt, that's going to lead to a direct confrontation between our 2 countries. Oh, so you guys don't have an invasion plan. We were waiting to Caracas. Yeah, you have like no army. So killing all of our neighbors honestly shouldn't be too big of an issue. Brazil, you are currently conservative. Should mean that you're not going to join the International. Yeah, your election action in 1940. We shouldn't have to worry about Brazil joining a faction we'll be at war with. So that is excellent for us. Let's see some freedoms. Could get a little bit more stability for political power. Honestly, I will say yes to you. Get that going. And it's almost 38. It's almost time for our election. And who will win? Who will win the election of 38? Is it going to be a military coup? Almost certainly. So let's take another quick look around the world. American Union State doing pretty well against the CSA and the federal government. I don't know who's going to win quite yet, because I mean the United States, they still do have New England. And they still have Washington, a pretty good boon for them. So my guess is that... I mean, I think the American Union State has a decent chance of winning. I think they have a decent chance of winning this war. Okay, so there's all our factories done. Give me a research slot. And then after that, armament effort. I mean, you're nice. Actually, but I'd probably rather start getting our military stuff done. I mean, or actually, would I? Naval base, destroyer models, flex naval submarines. I mean, probably want to get complete military modernization. You actually give us a 10% organization boost. So I'll probably go with you next once we're done with the economic restructuring. I mean, luckily, Colombia did not have to deal with Black Monday. I'm assuming that's just because, again, the content is so old that Black Monday was not programmed into Colombia. But I'm not going to complain. It makes our life easier. You don't need to worry about you. Don't worry about you. We could get one more unit. I will do so. See, 4 point. We have like 5,000 guns in storage. We probably could. Well, if we had the manpower, we can definitely make all our infantry into 30 combat with units. Just not quite yet. I mean, how many artillery pieces do we have? 607? If I was to do it like this, that gets up to 30. We won't have enough artillery. We'll have enough guns. You know what? Screw it. Save it like this. We're missing a little bit of artillery, but honestly, nothing so bad. How long will it take for us to get these artillery pieces? Half a year. Who cares? We get our units up to 30 combat width. Hopefully that won't mean that these guys are going to be on low supply. It should mean that once they reinforce, they will all be green, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world by any means. Yeah, you can already see they're turning a bit green here. So let's get Naval Invasion from you to, let's say, into David. And just have that be prepared. Just so that when we want to invade Panama, we can do so without too much hassle. And if anything, we might do the trick where we just let Panama... Again, if this is a straight crossing, we'll just let Panama march troops into Colombia, and then navally invade them from behind, and they won't be able to do anything about that. Okay, go up to new guns. How many brave Colombians will be died across the Atlantic in order to help the Germans? Oh, thousands. Possibly thousands. Probably what I would like to do is not sail directly here. Probably sail to Middle Africa. Go up into the French Republic, into Algeria. Sail to Two Sicilies, then sail to Austria. Basically, we do not want to go through the English Channel. We don't want to go through the Bay of Biscay. We want to avoid this part of the Atlantic. If we can just go through here and up, that's way better. That's way better for us. Okay, C&T is definitely going to win. Carlos, you had a good run, but I don't see this actually working out for you. Or even sail to Sicilies and just fight on the Italian front. But typically, fighting on the Italian front kind of sucks, and it is not really worth it. You wanted to, if you can just directly invade France, that's for